In today's Hindu paper, the first page carries lot of information. We have the government ad in the first page. Saaf Niyat Sahi Vikas. Desh ka badta jata Vishwas. In the first page, there was a government ad. There is a government ad in the paper. The ad itself carries lot of domains and lot of information. The entire information gives you the entire picture which students studied from last 6 months. You are going to study in another 15 to 20 minutes. The entire chart, I will give you domains. You have to go for mind mapping. How you remember each thing under each domain, I will explain you, and I will explain you the periphery and the limits in which you have to prepare for this each topic. The first topic, Harnessing Yuva Shakti, Transforming India. Harnessing Yuva Shakti, Transforming India. This itself is an essay topic. This itself is an essay topic. Yuva Shakti means youth power. How youth power can transform India. In a way, you can link this topic to a topic called demographic dividend. Demographic dividend means the benefit which you accrue with the young age population who are working in the country. This is called demographic dividend. In this perspective, the article speaks about multiple reforms to improve school education. First point is multiple reforms to improve school education. In this first point, first reform is Padhe Bharat, Badhe Bharat. Padhe Bharat, Badhe Bharat. For the first and second class students. Padhe Bharat and Badhe Bharat scheme, you have to write it down. Don't look my face. Padhe Bharat, Badhe Bharat scheme is for first and second class students. Simple arithmetics, language skills and basic skills. Padhe Bharat, Badhe Bharat, because first and second standard is very important. The first class and second class are very important for the foundations in education. The first class and second class, they are very important for the better foundation in education. Most of the schoolings in the first class, basic English words, basic tables, arithmetics, basics will be taught. Basics will be taught. So, Padhe Bharat, Badhe Bharat scheme is for only first and second class students. The broad umbrella was Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan. Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan is for primary education. Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan. Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan. The scheme was started in 2000. Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan, the scheme was started in the year 2000, and by 2010, all children in India completed their primary education. Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan is a highly successful scheme. Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan is a highly successful scheme, and this Sarva Shiksha Abhiyan is for primary education. After that, we have, as you all know, Rashtriya Madhyamika Shiksha Abhiyan for the secondary education. Rashtriya Madhyamika Shiksha Abhiyan. And also, to improve school education, we have midday meal scheme program also, which was started in India on August 15th, 1995. The midday meal scheme program was started in India on August 15th, 1995. The original name of midday meal scheme program was NPNSPE, National Program for Nutrition Support to Primary Education. NPNSPE, National Program for Nutrition Support to Primary Education. The Midday Meal Scheme Program, NPNSPE, National Program for Nutrition Support to Primary Education. From 1st class to 8th class, midday meal will be provided. Midday meal is not up to 10th class, from 1st class to 8th class. In the recent happenings, most of the, including the TSR Subramanian Committee recommendations on education, they have told that midday meal scheme program should be extended up to 10th class, but not yet done. Midday meal scheme program is from first class to 8th class. Midday meal scheme program, NPNSPE. And also we have Anganwadi schools for 0 to 6 years and for basic things. And also in India, bridge schools are started where the children were not going to school. They were dropped out in the middle. Again they can bring back to the school. Again they can be brought back to the school and we can join them in a particular standard. These schools are called bridge schools. So there are many avenues for the development of primary education, and Government of India have taken care of multiple reforms, have brought multiple reforms for the development of primary education in India. Apart from that, in the advertisement you can see more opportunities in higher education. More opportunities in higher education. 7 IITs, 7 IIMs, 14 IIITs, more universities. We have 7 IITs, 7 IIMs, 14 IIITs, and more universities were created to improve higher education in India. And we have a scheme called RUSA, Rashtriya Uchitar Shiksha Abhiyan, RUSA, Rashtriya Uchitar Shiksha Abhiyan for higher education. Apart from that, three-pronged approach to ensure more opportunities in public, private and personal sector. Three-pronged approach in bringing reforms, public sector, government, public sector, private sector and personal sector. Apart from that, over 1 crore youngsters to achieve training under Skill India. We have a Skill India mission. We have a mission called Skill India mission. 1 crore youngsters were given training under Skill India mission. As you all know, without skills, there is no use of education. What we need is skills for employment creation. There is lot of demand-supply mismatch. So through Skill India program, skill development was given to 1 crore youth. So they can run their families in a proper way. Skill India is a campaign. Skill India is a campaign launched by PM Modi on 15th July 2015. Skill India is a campaign launched by PM Modi, Prime Minister Modi on 15th July 2015 to train 40 crore youth, 40 crore people by 2022. To train 40 crore people by 2022. It includes various initiatives by the government. Like National Skill Development Mission, Next, National Policy for Skill Development, National Policy for Skill Development and Entrepreneurship 2015, National Policy for Skill Development and Entrepreneurship 2015, Skill Loan Scheme, and particularly Pradhan Mantri Kaushal Vikas Yojana. This is very important scheme. Pradhan Mantri Kaushal Vikas Yojana, PMKVY. PMKVY is a skill development initiative. PMKVY is a skill development initiative of the Government of India. For recognition and standardization of skills. The target of the scheme is to train 1 crore Indian youth, 1 crore Indian youth from 2016 to 2020. To provide them employable skills. Average amount per person is rupees 8,000. Rupees 8,000. Average amount per person is rupees 8,000. Total 120 billion rupees is being funded to this program. 120 billion rupees. 120 billion rupees. Next important scheme under Yuva Shakti Transforming India. Khelo India program. Khelo India program. Khelo India program is a very big program, ambitious program to develop sports in India. To develop sports in India. Khelo India program. Actually, in India there is a lot of sporting skill, but there is no encouragement and funding for sports. To make a dream reality, 100 gold medals in Olympics for India. To make a dream as a reality, to produce world-class players from India. As you all know, PV Sindhu is there. For her, parental support is there. But still, to produce world-class players, every year 5 lakh rupees will be funded for identified players for 8 years. Every year 5 lakh rupees. 5 lakh rupees is funded for the players, children, for 8 years. For 8 years to develop sports in India. To develop sports in India. In September 2017, the Union Cabinet approved revamped Khelo India program. Revamped Khelo India program at a cost of rupees 1,756 crores. 1,756 crores for the period between 2017 to 18, 2017-18 to 2017-18 to 2019-20. 2019-20. Star mark point. 1,000 most talented young athletes will be provided scholarships. 5 lakhs for 8 consecutive years. 5 lakhs for 8 consecutive years. 5 lakhs each for 8 years for 1,000 athletes to provide world-class players in India. This program would also cover, Khelo India program would also cover about 200 million children. About 200 million children in the age group of 10 to 18 under a massive fitness drive. So this is harnessing Yuva Shakti, transforming India. With all these points, you can write very good answer. Next, building a healthy India. Next component of that, building a healthy India. Ayushman Bharat. Ayushman Bharat. In the recent budget, a new scheme was announced called Ayushman Bharat, health insurance scheme. Ayushman Bharat is a health insurance scheme, As you all know, in Andhra Pradesh we have Raju Arogyashree, which actually helped many poor people for health treatments and to stop out-of-pocket expenditures when they get a disease. Ayushman Bharat is an ambitious scheme, can be compared to the world's most all comprehensive health insurance schemes in the world, which was started in India in the recent budget called Ayushman Bharat. The Government of India have announced this initiative in budget 2018-19. Ayushman Bharat, Government of India announced in budget 2018-19, and to address primary, secondary and tertiary healthcare problems. Primary, secondary and tertiary healthcare problems. Primary, secondary and tertiary healthcare problems. Under this, health and wellness centers will be created. Health and wellness centers will be created. Under Ayushman Bharat, health and wellness centers will be created. And the important flagship program under Ayushman Bharat is National Health Protection Scheme, NHPS. The important flagship program under Ayushman Bharat is National Health Protection Scheme, NHPS, which will cover over 10 crore poor and vulnerable families. 10 crore families, not individuals. 10 crore families means approximately 50 crores individuals. 10 crore poor and vulnerable families and approximately 50 crore individuals. Indian population is around 128-129 crore. 50 crores will be covered under National Health Protection Scheme. Remember, 10 crore families, providing coverage up to 5 lakh rupees per family per year. Coverage up to 5 lakh rupees per family per year. 5 lakh rupees per family per year for secondary and tertiary healthcare. For secondary and tertiary healthcare. Remember, National Health Protection Scheme is a scheme launched under Ayushman Bharat. 10 crore families are being covered, poor and vulnerable families. That means on an average 50 crore individuals are covered. Up to 5 lakhs insurance per family per year. Up to 5 lakhs insurance per family per year. This is one of the ambitious schemes of the Government of India recently launched in the recent budget 2018-19. Wellness and healthcare programs apart from the Ayushman Bharat National Health Protection Scheme. Okay, and then over 3.15 crore children immunized under Mission Indradhanush. Over 3.15 crore children immunized under Mission Indradhanush. Indradhanush means rainbow. Rainbow means 7 colors. 7 types of vaccines for children. Indradhanush means 7 colors. 7 colors means 7 vaccines for children. It's called Mission Indradhanush. Mission Indradhanush. Mission Indradhanush is a health mission started in 2014. It aims to immunize all children under the age of 2 years. As well as pregnant women as well as pregnant women. So, Mission Indradhanush not only covers children under 2 years but also pregnant women. This might be a question. It will also cover pregnant women, not only children. Comma, against 7 vaccine preventable diseases. Against 7 vaccine preventable diseases. The diseases are diphtheria, whooping cough, tetanus, polio, measles, and hepatitis B. In addition to this, Japanese encephalitis is also added. Japanese encephalitis. This year, even in this year clips, which is going to come on June 3rd, Japanese encephalitis is very important. You know why? 8 months back, children died in Gorakhpur hospital for lack of oxygen. They were admitted in the hospital for Japanese encephalitis. When a disease is in news, you have to read. When a disease is in news, you have to read on this. Japanese encephalitis is important. This year, Japanese encephalitis, TB, malaria, and also Nipah virus. They are the most important questions. And Japanese encephalitis we can. And this is 3.15 crore children immunized under Mission Indradhanush. Next, medicines become affordable with Pradhan Mantri Jan Aushadhi Yojana. Medicines become affordable. Common man cannot purchase medicines because they are very costly. Recently, Government of India started Pradhan Mantri Jan Aushadhi Yojana. Pradhan Mantri Jan Aushadhi Yojana. Aushadhi means medicine. Actually, India is very good at generic medicines. Medicines are the cheaper cost. Jan Aushadhi shops actually sell medicines for the cheaper cost for the common man. Through this Pradhan Mantri Jan Aushadhi Yojana, medicines are sold to the common man at an affordable price, which the common man can afford and can purchase. This is called Pradhan Mantri Jan Aushadhi Yojana. Take down 2 points on this. The program was started in July 2015. To make available quality generic medicines. At affordable prices to all, especially to the poor, throughout the country, through outlets known as Jan Aushadhi stores. Under the Jan Aushadhi scheme, the state governments are required to provide space for Jan Aushadhi stores near government hospital premises, near or inside government hospital premises or any other suitable locations. This is the objective of Jan Aushadhi scheme. Affordable generic medicines to all, particularly to the poor. Giving affordable medicines to the poor. This is also the thing. And The last thing, building a healthy India. Knee implants and heart stents. Knee implants. When your knees don't work, that we need to have new implant for old people particularly. And stents in hearts. If you have block in hearts, we will have stent. The cost have reduced to, discount was given up to 50 to 70%. Government have made the discount of 50 to 70% from knee implants and heart stents. And next study. The world sees a new India. The world sees a new India. The world sees a new India. First thing, in a historic first, India carried out surgical strikes showing a new metal. Surgical strikes, SURGICAL. India carried out a surgical strikes for New India. If you could remember, in 2016, we got terrorist attack in Pathankot. Then Uri attacks. To retaliate all these attacks, India actually hunted out terrorist hideouts in Pakistan. But at the same time, India ensured that common man should not become victims for this aggrandizement. So India targetedly attacked only outfits without affecting common man's life in Pakistan. This particular surgical strikes actually helped India a lot, because India can actually target the groups but not the common man. This is called surgical strike. And in 2016, in GS also question have come on surgical strike, GS mains. Surgical strikes means you are attacking only particular outfit or particular terrorist group and you are not disturbing common man there. You are not affecting or damaging the common man. This is called surgical strike. Government effectively use this. Next. India becomes the global growth engine. Yes. Now India is at the core of global stage. Yoga goes global. Now June 25th is Yoga Day and June 21st. June 21st is Yoga Day. Internationally, Yoga is recognized as a very good gesture. So we are going to have yoga next. India leads the fight against climate change. In Paris Climate Deal 2015, Modi proposed International Solar Alliance. The first ever international group's headquarters is located in India, Gurugram, India. International Solar Alliance. To harness solar technology between the countries in the Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn, around 121 countries comes under these tropics, and International Solar Alliance was formed with the initiative of India. So, India's leadership in the climate change. If you can see, you can understand. ISRO sets a world record by successfully launching 104 satellites in single flight. ISRO, whenever any news comes on ISRO, 2 years before your exam, you should start studying ISRO. Any important detail about ISRO is very important for India, because Indian Space Research Organization, ASTROSAT, IRNSS, Chandrayaan-2 for your exam, Mars Orbiter Mission, and last year, 1.5 year back, ISRO launched 104 satellites in a single launch. 104 satellites, highest ever by any country, not only by India. 104 satellites were launched. Launched on 15 February 2017. The 39th mission of PSLV. PSLV C-37. This is important. PSLV C-37 successfully carried and deployed 104 satellites 104 satellites in sun synchronous orbit. 104 satellites in sun synchronous orbits. So anything about ISRO is very important. ISRO is very important. For example, recent loss of GSAT-6A also important. Anything about ISRO. NAVIC, that is IRNSS, ASTROSAT, MOM, Chandrayaan-2, all PSLV versus GSLV, cryogenics, all ISRO related things. Next, development reaching the poorest, ensuring benefit for all. Development reaching the poorest, ensuring benefit for all. Jan Dhan to Jan Suraksha. Jan Dhan to Jan Suraksha. Jan Dhan Yojana, bank account, last mile connectivity. Jan Suraksha, insurance. All these things are covered by the government of India recently. All villages electrified. See, there are two schemes. Deen Dayal Upadhyay Gram Jyoti Yojana. That is village electrification. Deen Dayal Upadhyay Gram Jyoti Yojana. Village electrification. If 10% of the village is electrified, the village is considered as a completely electrified village. Under Deen Dayal Upadhyay Gram Jyoti Yojana, there is no need that each and every house has a electricity connection. There is no need. If 10% of the village is electrified, the entire village is considered as electrified village. Recently, one more scheme was launched, Saubhagya Yojana, Sahaj Bijli Har Ghar Yojana. The difference between Deen Dayal Upadhyay Gram Jyoti Yojana and Saubhagya Yojana is, the difference between Deen Dayal Upadhyay Gram Jyoti Yojana and Saubhagya Yojana is, Deen Dayal Upadhyay Gram Jyoti Yojana is at village level, Saubhagya Yojana is at household level. And Saubhagya Yojana will not give electricity freely. Only for BPL families, electricity connection is free. Difference between Deen Dayal Upadhyay Gram Jyoti Yojana and Sahaj Bijli Har Ghar Yojana or Saubhagya Yojana. And next, 3.8 crore families get smoke free with Ujjwala. As you all know, traditionally, women used to get TB, complete cough and infections through wooden stoves or kerosene stoves and dung stoves with wood fuel. Now, with the Ujjwala Yojana, gas connection is free. Till now, 3.8 crore houses got this connection. The target is 8 crore households should get gas connection freely. Ujjwala. Now, women are no more vulnerable to diseases, smoke related diseases, because of Ujjwala Yojana. Women are no more vulnerable to diseases or smoke diseases. And more than 7.5 crore toilets were constructed. More than 7.5 crore toilets were constructed under Swachh Bharat revolution. Under Swachh Bharat, we have aimed for open defecation free India. Open defecation free India. As you all know, most of the diseases come through open defecation. Most of the diseases come through open defecation. For that reason, we have started building toilets. Till now, we have built 7.5 crore toilets in India. Very important idea. 7.5 crore toilets to stop, to end open defecation in India. And 1 crore poor families get home under Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana. 1 crore poor families get homes under Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana. See, Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana aims to bring housing for all, rural and urban. The target is at least 20 million houses, 2 crore houses should be constructed. Actually, there is Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana rural, Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana urban. It is not complete. Government will not give constructed house freely. government will have interest subsidy scheme or credit linked interest subsidy scheme. No complete free houses. Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana will not give house freely. You have to pay the money. Interest subsidies will be given under Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana. Till now 1 crore people got houses. Till now 1 crore poor families got a home under Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana. Next, unwavering commitment to social justice. Unwavering commitment to social justice. 95,000 crores were allotted to SC/ST communities. Under the present budget, 95,000 crores were allotted to SC/STs. Scholarships were given to students of backward communities. Scholarships were given to the students of backward communities. More than 50% of beneficiaries under Mudra Yojana. More than 50% of beneficiaries under Mudra Yojana were backward communities. Remember, more than 50% of beneficiaries under Mudra Yojana were backward communities. More than 50% of beneficiaries under Mudra Yojana were backward communities. Pradhan Mantri Mudra Yojana. Pradhan Mantri Mudra Yojana is a flagship program. Is a flagship program to fund the unfunded. To fund the unfunded. To fund the unfunded. Shishu Kishore Tarun. To fund the micro units development and refinance. Mudra, Micro Units Development and Refinance Agency. MUDRA Mudra. Micro Units Development and Refinance Agency. Under this there are 3 categories. Shishu Kishore Tarun. Under this there are 3 categories. Shishu Kishore Tarun. Up to 50,000 Shishu. Up to 50,000 Shishu. 50,000 to 5 lakhs Kishore. 50,000 to 5 lakhs Kishore. 5 lakhs to 10 lakhs Tarun. Shishu Kishore Tarun. Micro units are developed under this. Shishu, Kishore and Tarun. And government is also saying that SC/ST Atrocities Act was strengthened. Panchatirth, very important things bit. Panchatirth. 5 places relating to Baba Saheb Ambedkar. Panchatirth. 5 places relating to Baba Saheb Ambedkar were identified and developed as pilgrimage sites. Panchatirth. 5 places. Next, new infrastructure for New India. New infrastructure for New India. Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana, 1 crore houses, you know that. And almost 1.69 lakh kilometers of rural roads. 1.69 lakh kilometers of rural roads were built in last 4 years. 1.69. In the earlier government, the advertisement says, in the earlier government per day, 12 kilometers road was constructed. Now in the present government, per day, 27 kilometers roads was constructed. Roads, highways. In the earlier government, according to that, earlier 12 kilometers road was constructed every day in highways. Now it was 27 kilometers. And road safety was increased and level crossings, railway level crossings. Here comes Setu Bharatam, a program called Setu Bharatam. Unmanned level crossings to stop accidents in railway level crossings. The ROBs were constructed. Rail over bridges, rail under bridges were constructed. It's called Setu Bharatam program. It's called Setu Bharatam. Next, Northeast fully integrated into rest of India and broad gauge railway connectivity was laid. Northeast states were fully integrated to the rest of India and broad gauge railway connections were laid. As you all know, 3 ways: narrow gauge, broad gauge and middle gauge. Narrow gauge, broad gauge and middle gauge. And for Northeast, the railway lines are connected with broad gauge. And for the first time in India, more people travelled in aeroplanes. For the first time in India, more people travelled in aeroplanes than in AC trains, domestic air passengers. Domestic air passengers crossed 100 million for the first time in India. 100 million for the first time in India. Okay. India's civil aviation sector grew last year by 28%, top in the world. We have more number of air travelers. We have a new scheme called UDAN, Uday Desh Ka Aam Nagrik. We have a new scheme called UDAN, UDAN, Uday Desh Ka Aam Nagrik. Under this scheme, there is a program called RCS, Regional Connectivity Scheme. Under this scheme, we have a program called RCS, Regional Connectivity Scheme. For every 1 hour, the maximum flight should be 2,500. The distance anywhere between 200 to 800 kilometers. For every 1 hour, the flight charge will be for 2,500, and flight tickets are affordable to the common man now. There is increase in civil aviation sector. And next we have putting the farmers first. Next heading is about farmers. Putting the farmers first. Next heading is about farmers, putting the farmers first. Number 1, Government of India targeted that by 2022, we should double the farmers' income. By 2022, the Government of India targeted that we should double the farmers' income. A strong support is given to the farmers by increasing the MSP, minimum support price. Unprecedented support to the farmers. Unprecedented support to the farmers. Farmers to get 15 types of the production cost. Farmers, 1.5. Farmers are going to get 1.5 times of production cost as MSP. 1.5 times production cost as MSP. This is very, very important. Unless MSP is guaranteed, farmers cannot produce certain crops because they are vulnerable to market volatilities. So minimum support price is very, very important for farmers to cultivate certain projects or certain crops. So Prime Minister Modi addressed many farmers and told and gave a lot of support under minimum support price. How this minimum support price, issue price, procurement price will be decided? There is a committee called CACP, Commission for Agricultural Costs and Prices. CACP, Commission for Agricultural Costs and Prices. CACP. Based on the recommendations of the commission, these prices will be determined. You should know in detail about MSP, for how many crops MSP is given. Around 24 to 26. Last it was around 23 crops. You have to check it out for how many crops before your exam MSP is being given. And next is more than 12.5 soil health cards distributed. More than 12.5 soil health cards distributed. You all know we have a scheme called Soil Health Card Scheme, which will test the fertility levels of the soil, and based on the potash, phosphorus, all these ratios, nitrogen, micronutrients, and based on that help will be given to the farmers. So based on that, farmers will also develop their soil fertility. So called Soil Health Card Scheme. And we have 2 important programs. Crop insurance, Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana. Crop insurance, Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana. 4.05 crore farmers were covered. Under Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana, 4.05 farmers were covered. Fasal Bima is insurance cover. The historic scheme. Earlier we have National Agriculture Insurance Scheme, NAIS. Now we have Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana, and the maximum limit for insurance was removed. You can insure to any extent if you pay the insurance amount. And various crops like horticulture were also covered. and various insurance possibilities were covered. So Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana is a holistic scheme to support the farmers, and irrigation is also a problem. So Pradhan Mantri Krishi Sinchai Yojana was also started. Not only Fasal Bima Yojana, we have Pradhan Mantri Krishi Sinchai Yojana, and we have E-NAM project. See, farmers should get adequate prices and adequate markets. For that reason, E-National Agriculture Market, E-NAM project was made. E-National Agriculture Market, under which 585 regulated markets were integrated. Under E-National Agriculture Market, E-NAM project, under E-NAM project, 585 agricultural markets were integrated. E-NAM project. Next is India becomes the global growth engine. Next study. India becomes the global growth engine. India is one of the world's first fastest growing economy. India is one among the world's fastest growing economies. FDI jumped from $36 billion to $60.08 billion. FDIs, foreign direct investments, got increased from $36 billion to $60.08 billion. Ease of doing business. Last year it was 133, before that it was 142. Now it was 100. Ease of doing business report will be given by World Bank regarding the enabling investment atmosphere in the country, and India's ranking is 100 and got improved a lot. Earlier it was 142, then 130, now it is 100. And Real Estate Regulation Act, home builders, home buyers now should not anyway worry about, because real estate regulation how come? Never ever builders can cheat the buyers. So RERA Act how come? Very important. Next, India is getting good reputation from rating agencies also. Indian economy, according to international Moody's rating, have become stable, positive to stable. Indian economy is stable now. It's very good. Next important thing, women empowerment. Realizing India's full potential through women-led programs. Women-led programs. Number 1. More than 1.26 crore accounts and rupees 20,000 crore were deposited in Sukanya Samruddhi Yojana. 1.26 crore accounts and rupees 20 crores were deposited under Sukanya Samruddhi Yojana. And recently after Asifa rape, there is an ordinance. If there is a rape of a girl below 12 years, they may get death penalty. If there is a rape of a girl below 12 years, they may get death penalty. Minimum punishment for rape for the girls below 16 years was increased to 10 years to 20 years. So if there is a rape on the girl below 12 years, there may be death penalty. If there is a rape on the girl between 12 to 16 years, it may go up from 10 years. Now it went up to 20 years. And 3.8 crore women got LPG connections under Ujjwala. Now it was raised to, target was raised to 8 crores. And you all know 7.25 crore toilets were built. And 17 states in India are ODF, open defecation free. 17 states in India are ODF, open defecation free. Sanitation coverage goes up from 38% to 83%. In 2014, sanitation coverage is only 38%. Now it is 83%, which supports women folk. If sanitation increases, women's life will become better. Their health will become proper. So 38% to 83%. Eliminating corruption, institutionalizing honesty, enhancing transparency. Next heading. Eliminating corruption, institutionalizing honesty, enhancing transparency. The first thing is demonetization, to eliminate black money from the society. The first thing is demonetization, to eliminate black money from the society. About 3 lakh notices were given to the people who have undisclosed sources of income by the IT department. IT department gave notices to 3 lakh people who have undisclosed sources of income. Double taxation avoidance agreements were signed with Mauritius, Cyprus, Singapore. Once a money is taxed in their country, it won't be taxed in our country. Once any money is taxed in our country, it won't be again taxed in their country. This is called Double Taxation Avoidance Agreement, DTAA. To allow investments, we are opting for DTAA, and also Agreement on Real-Time Information Sharing with Switzerland. Agreement on Real-Time Information Sharing with Switzerland. As you all know, Swiss Bank, people will stash lot of their money in Swiss Bank. Now, they have to share information with us. Information should be shared because no black money is allowed to go out of India. Black money, undisclosed foreign income and assets. Black money, undisclosed foreign income and assets, and Imposition of Tax Act 2015 enacted. If there is undisclosed assets, foreign income, a lot of black money, we can impose tax on them. Tax can be imposed. PMLA, amended to allow confiscation of property equivalent to the value of black money stashed abroad. Prevention of Money Laundering Act. If people have a lot of black money and if they send their black money to outside India, what all they have properties here, government can confiscate them under PMLA, Prevention of Money Laundering Act. Benami Property Act. Benami Property Act was enacted to stop black money transactions. Benamis can no more. Now, Benami Property Act was also amended. Benami properties can be confiscated if they were proved. And recently, very important, Fugitive Economic Offenders Bill was introduced. If a man takes money from a bank or a financial institution, runs away from the country, and if he is not coming back, his property can be confiscated. Example Vijay Mallya, example Lalit Modi, example Nirmal Modi, their properties can be here confiscated. For that fear they may come to India. They are called fugitive economic offenders. They are called fugitive economic offenders. These fugitive economic offenders will actually help the banks. These fugitive economic offenders will actually help the banks. Last thing, unprecedented speed and scale in transforming the nation. Unprecedented speed and scale in transforming the nation. As you all know, 1 crore houses were built for the poor. 100 smart cities were developed with the cover of rupees 2 lakh crore. Government is spending 2 lakh crore to develop smart cities in India. 100 smart cities. Smart cities does not just mean ICT. It means electricity, water supply, transport, road, women safety, ICT, hygiene, health, everything comes under smart city. And there are 2 important projects. One is Bharatmala. Bharatmala project is a road connectivity in India. Bharatmala is to connect the entire country with roads at the cost of rupees 5,35,000 crore. Bharatmala is a road connectivity program at the cost of more than 5,35,000 crore. Road connectivity. And we have one more program called Sagarmala, port, P-O-R-T, port. Sagarmala project is port connectivity. And we have BharatNet program project. BharatNet. Net means internet. To give broadband connectivity to the panchayats in India. High speed internet. BharatNet phase 1 is over. Now we are under phase 2. Last point. New highways to be developed. New highways to be developed to ensure better connectivity to pilgrimage sites. New highways to be developed to ensure better connectivity to pilgrimage sites. See, this is Hindu paper first page. The page you have to cut and paste in your answer book. From this page you can write many answers in mains, speak many things in interview, and few important points are also important for films. When such government ad comes, you have to prepare full ad so that you get good marks.